The guests are sitting at the table, and Mary offers them bread, olives, and cheese. She also puts a jug on the table with cider or water sweetened with honey. I do not know exactly which. I see that it is a very pale colour. They speak while the children are playing with the 3 little animals that Jesus wanted gathered together, so that he can give water and a name also to the others. Yours, Judas, will be called Star, because it has that mark on its forehead. And the name of yours will be Flame, because it has the blazing colours of certain withering heathers. Agreed. The elder people are talking, and Alphaeus says, I hope I have solved the matter of the boys' quarrels. I got the idea from your request, Joseph. I said to myself, my brother wants a little sheep for Jesus, that he may have something to play with. I will get 2 also for those naughty boys, to keep them quiet a little, and avoid continuous arguments with other parents with regard to bruised heads and skinned knees. What with the school, and what with the sheep, I will manage to keep them quiet. But this year, you also will have to send Jesus to school. It is time. I will never send Jesus to school, says Mary resolutely. It is most unusual to hear her talk thus, and above all, to hear her talk before Joseph. Why? The child must learn to be ready in good time to pass his exam when he comes of age. The child will be ready, but he will not go to school. That is quite definite. You will be the only woman in Israel to do that. I will be the only one, but that is what I'm going to do. Isn't that right, Joseph? Yes, that's correct. There is no need for Jesus to go to school. Mary was brought up in the temple, and she knows the law as well as any doctor. She will be his teacher. That's what I want too. You are spoiling the boy. You cannot say that. He is the best boy in Nazareth. Have you ever heard him cry? Or be naughty? Or be disobedient? Or lack respect? No, that's true. But he will do all that if you continue to spoil him. You do not necessarily spoil your children just because you keep them at home. To keep them at home implies loving them with good common sense and wholeheartedly. And that is how we love our Jesus. And since Mary is better educated than a teacher, she will be Jesus' teacher. And when your Jesus is a man, he will be like a silly little woman, frightened even of flies. He will not. Mary is a strong woman, and she will give him a manly education. I am not a coward, and I can give him manlike examples. Jesus is a creature without any physical or moral faults. He will grow, therefore, upright and strong, both in his body and in his spirit. You can be sure of that, Alphaeus. He will not be a disgrace to the family. In any case, that is what I have decided, and that is all. Perhaps Mary has decided, and you. And if it was so, is it not fair that 2 who love each other should have the same thoughts and the same wishes, so that each may accept the wishes of the other, as if they were his own? If Mary should wish silly things, I would say to her, no. But she is asking for something which is full of wisdom, and I agree. And I make it my own. We love each other. We do as we did the first day, and we shall go on doing so as long as we live. Is that right, Mary? Yes, Joseph. And let us hope it will never happen. But when one should die without the other, we will still go on loving each other. Joseph pats Mary on the head, as if she were a young daughter, and she looks at him with her serene, loving eyes.